adventures. Streaming live with Yorkie, where the fun never falters. A Yorkshire tiger wilts under the New Mexico sun, as he shares the warmth with the story begun.
Under golden skies, the tales take flight. Yorkie's ready with a sparkle in his eyes. Fantasy, sci-fi, or a modern twist, each tale's a treasure, none to be missed. From rolling hills to haunted towns, epic quests where legends abound. Heroes rise or stumble and fall, but Yorkie's here to see it all. With each new game, a door swings wide. Step through with Yorkie as your guide. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Point and click tales where puzzles unfold, episodic journeys with stories bold. Visual novels rich with choice, F&B scenes where actors voice. Role-playing quests where fates entwine, strategy games with plots that shine. Narrative games where the plot runs deep. In Yorkie's stream, the stories leap. No matter the genre, the tale's the key. In Yorkie's world, it's all about the story. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return.
Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fade.
Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Pulling when lost to mysteries grand, to moral choices that guide your hand. Political intrigue or personal strife, the games explore the depths of life. From epic battles to a quiet chat, these stories cover all of that. In Yorkie's stream, the topics range, each adventure brings something strange. With every theme, new doors ignite. In Yorkie's world, the tales take flight. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. As each tale ends, a vote takes place on his YouTube community page. The viewers decide what's next in line for the tales we'll share in this grand design. From epic quests to quiet nights, we'll find new ways to reach new heights. Yorkie's here, so don't delay. Another adventure's on its way. With every vote, a new game begins. In Yorkie's world, adventure wins. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Through every twist, through every turn, there's so much more we've yet to learn. In every choice, in every path, there's magic found in every laugh. The stories weave, the moments blend. With Yorkie here, the fun won't end. The journey's long, the road's not straight, but side by side we'll celebrate. With every game, new bonds are made. Characters live where memories fade. Journeys shared, both near and far. These tales connect us like a guiding star. In every choice, in every play, new paths are forged along the way. So join us now, the Time is near for another adventure full of cheer. In Yorkie's hands, the stories shine. Adventure waits for all in line. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. So join us again, don't miss a beat. Yorkie's channel is the place to meet. With stories fresh and games so bright, we'll chase the day into the night.
Gather round, brave souls, and hear the tale of Thalindra moon song, a hero through and through. Welcome to her journey, in the light and in the shade, in wrath of the righteous, where the winds of freedom play. The world wand opens and demons rise. Darkness spreads through crimson skies. In the chaos, hope is hard to find, but Thalindra stands with it, an unyielding mind. Through fire and chains, she'll make her way, to push back the night, to bring the day. She's a beacon in the night, guided by the stars' light. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Thalindra roams where the wild winds call, a child of twilight where shadows fall. The open road has been her guide, with Desna's dreams always by her side. But now she's drawn to a greater fight, to defend the world from the endless night. For freedom's call, she'll always fight, her spirit soaring to the height. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never fades. Her skill took flight, harnessing earth and the winds of night. Her arrows strike with nature's grace, a storm within no foe can face. With every shot, she holds the line, her spirit strong, her aim divine. Her power flows from earth and sky. She strikes where shadows die. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never fades. Even the lone need a helping hand. Allies gather, together they stand. Seal shield, embers gentle light, land steady aim in the endless fight. With friends beside her, she faces the tide. In their unity, the darkness is denied. With allies strong, her strength ignites. Together, they turn the tides. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never fades. Oh, Yorkie, can you guide her through? In the paths of chaos, where the winds blew. Will you lead her true, as the battles rage? Or lose her in the abyssal stage? Her eyes now turn to the mythic call, the Azata's light, to rise or fall. She'll chase her fate through fire and sky. With Desna's blessing, she'll learn to fly. Her journey long, but she won't back down. She'll wear the stars like a hero's crown. Her fate entwined with stars above. She'll rise on wings of love. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Oh, Yorkie, can you guide her through? In the paths of chaos, where the winds blow. Will you lead her true, as the battles rage? Or lose her in the abyssal stage? Her eyes now turn to the mythic call, the Azata's light, to rise or fall. She'll chase her fate through fire and sky. With Desna's blessing, she'll learn to fly. So journey long back down as her story flows, through battles fought and the winds that blow. Yorkie's afternoon adventures, don't miss a beat, for Thalindra's tale is far from complete. Come back soon, for the journey's long, and see where the winds will take Moonsong. Her story's just begun, there's more to see. In the light of the stars, where she'll always be free.
Welcome, friends, to Afternoon Adventures.
Bit of a rush there at the end. It's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to those afternoon adventures for a less shootery, action-oriented style of narrative game. This is probably going to be fading out to be a different thing in the next few days, replacing this with a video series to complete Wrath of the Righteous. Still thinking about it, might not do that, but that's my current plan. Right, Hellknights! Hellknights. Oh, right. Now we've got recruitment going on. But you lot. You lot. You lot. You lot. You lot. No, we can't do those yet. Right, who's where? to, but not you, I think. Or do you? Okay. Detector. Where are we? Number 1. Yeah. Separate them out. Because they go detector. And these guys go up here. Shy guys are also 0, okay. You lot go to detector. It's not really a lot, but you few go detector. And we recruit them. Don't need bandits or hedge knights, but I think champions... Aren't they with Tector? Yes. Don't need convicts. Now, Tector... He's only level 6. Not really much around that he can take on. We'll keep him back here for now. Then we need Regill here, unfortunately. Who are we going to drop? Oh, you need some restoration. Need a rogue. You don't like hellknights, do you? Not particularly keen on them myself, but... Ghostly pathways will be augmented. Stone of ghostly pathways obtained by the Crusaders has piqued the interest of Sarkorian shamans. Scholarly wizards and priests from Nogoba. All of them are asking to be allowed to borrow the relic for their rituals. It's up to the commander to decide whose request will be fulfilled. Let's see. Give it to the shamans. While wearing this ring, whenever the wearer is fighting defensively and lands a first attack in this condition, the enemy is pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone for... Oh, that'd be nice for Sealer. The mages. This ring improves its wearer's summoning abilities. All summon spells at 6th rank and lower are maximised, so using the maximised feat. The wearer also... I don't really use that much. I'm in Seer of Shadows. You can activate this ring to create an almost transparent silver lining that connects all party members within a good area. While in this state, you share an unbreakable bond. Although this effect, all members get an additional attack of options per round. No, I want that one. Shamans of Tharkoris conducted purification rituals, and those invoking ancestral spirits of the recovered relic. Problem with 9 lives. The quartermaster brought cats to Dresden, so they would keep the stores safe from rats. Smaller demons have learned to assume the form of a cat, sneak into the city and wreak havoc. The soldiers are already starting to hunt cats, but the quartermasters are against it. I don't like the idea. Leave the cats be. Or get rid of the cats. No. Blessing of Bastet does what? I'm Desna. I don't really need someone else's blessing right now. Leave the cats be and be vigilant. The cats, safe and sound, dutifully guard the supplies that hold. On the other hand, are scared of every shadow with a tail. They remain vigilant and discover demon infiltrators promptly. Decrees. It's enchanting the fall plus daybreak. I'll take another 5 days. Now, I don't suppose we've got that yet, have we? No. Oh yes, what's that? Yes. Oh, Sealer's not with us, damn you. Alright. Well, you're a Hell Knight, so we should stick to your Hell Knight path at this point, I think. I don't think it counts as a light weapon. Maybe it does. Well, I'll take it, just in case. Third level Hell Knight gains +2 bonus on will saves against spells with any one of the following. Okay, so it's Charm, Compulsion, or Fear. I don't think he can go for Fear. Censor. He can strike the creature mute for 1d4 rounds. Grade a command on a spell. Hell Knight will successfully use the persuasion skill to cause a creature. No. Free action Hell Knight gains increases base pick. No. How's a Hell Knight? Select one of the following domains. Hell Knight gains the granted powers of the domain, treating Hell Knight levels as cleric levels. So if we go with that. No, maybe not. I think I want censor. I think he'd be into doing that. Don't use that, so no. No charming him either. Maybe shackle. Yeah. Now mythic. Leading strike, I'll give you that. Also get this, do you? Oh yeah, because I've got the mythic level 3. That's right. Unstoppable. Unrelenting assault. Go on, I'll give you that. Don't know if that's the best, but I'll give you it. Now, do you have any armour, etc. to put on? Adamantine full plate +2 already. Excuse me. Physical might. Improved ring of protection. Don't have an improved gnome hook hammer. I suppose you can have that in case you need it. What about that one? You can have that in case you need it. Right, in we go. Better not be wasting my time here, Regill. As Thalindra,
No time for idling.
we're about tired of your nonsense. Oh, I don't need to mount up, do I? I do need you. So get that on. Then get your quiver loaded. Metallic infusion, definite.
Should we proceed?
You call.
How long is this? 1 minute per level, yeah.
Inimosi tradisi, inimosi tradisi, inimosi tradisi, inimosi tradisi, inimosi tradisi.
The world has suffered enough.
Aboran Sentes. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Amranda Gratior.
Magic weapon.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
We'll make things right.
Well, let's hope so.
Esme, Axel, yes.
I think that's all we need to do for now. Regill scans the top of the hill, whistle smoke rises in the air, giving away the location of the Hellknight outpost. In most hurry, and remain very, very alert. Tell me about your outpost. The outpost is situated on top of a hill. I can see that. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hellknight orders. apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapters quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison. We've stocked up on food and water. The gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, prepared for an aerial attack. What could have happened to the missing squad? Regill gazed into the distance thoughtfully. We were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area. Alright, I'm ready, let's hurry.
Close ranks.
I will resist!
Retreat is not an option.
Begone, fiend!
Get ready, Tozil.
Away, you rascal!
They don't. The hellknights have thoroughly restored and reinforced these fortifications. Okay, fine. And we got 3 more of them.
Prepare yourself!
Your time is over.
Another one coming in.
Fall!
Kneel before me.
Desna, guide my hand!
You offend me.
That didn't do much good. Down.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
That one's down. I'm guessing that it's going to be immune to stuff she can do. Let's try. Yeah.
This one's mine.
Make your peace.
Got it. A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, someone's here. And it's the Crusaders too. Please help me, I'm all alone and I don't know what to do. This lad appearance perfectly matched the description of one of the cultists who were supposed to arrive with the last escort. Regill noticed passionately gripping the handle to his weapon. A cultist? Me? No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will there. It seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse. The lad recoils and, surprisingly deftly, jumps away from you. Yeah, that's not just a cultist.
Stand down.
Regill knows himself one less demon. Splendid. Perhaps all the captured cultures were possessed by demons, and they assaulted the knights when they thought the moment was right. A reasonable assumption. Let's see what else we're going to find out. I must commend your shrewdness. Would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked that demon. You must verify the claim that the knight returned to the outpost. Move out. I'll say when to move out. You're nothing here, Regill. I'm sorry, but you're not. You're living on borrowed time.
Let me help.
You need a restore. Actually, you have
Search for
restoration.
the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Quadritium Turinos.
Come on. There you go. Gates are wide open. No signs of weapon damage, claw marks, or any
So
types of damage.
exciting!
Just junk left scattered around. What's this? The Hell Knight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regill in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp, as if waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh, almost sinister. Knight Commander, at last, I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be so sullen. Come over here and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell later if you feel like doing all that, of course. Rushla narrows her eyes. Kiranda? Rushla, my dear? You found yourself such a charming friend. Come on over, don't be shy. The demon gestures invitingly. Rushla's eyes are wide with worry. Careful, Thalindra Moonsong. This is Kiranda. She's my acquaintance. She's dangerous. Ava looks around timidly. It's so scary here. Can we grab those tasty treats and find a place that isn't as scary? What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I can see you've made yourself quite at home in our camp. But if we're here, one of those black-armoured blockheads. Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats her eyelashes innocently. What the hell are you doing, Regill? Regill subtly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward. Without hesitation, and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Let's talk! Enough of that. I don't converse with demons. Well, unless it's Arushla, and she's won me against this one, so screw her. Oh, very boring, the demon hisses.
I will resist!
There are a few of them. We may have to think about...
Prepare yourself!
Take that one, Monarch. Brig. Swoop in there, will you?
way, you rascal!
She's down.
Press the attack.
Oh, there's an incubus coming in. There's one coming in from behind us. So you'll just get up there and drop a heal on those you can. Alright, get forward because you overran. Bismuth. See if you can get into that. See if that'll stop it.
Desna, guide my hand!
Ember. Well, you got 13 damage at some. You're done.
Your time is over.
It's a miss. Ivo. Right, Jill, get over here and take this
Retreat is
one.
not an option.
And then you can bloody well explain what you're doing, palling up with a demon that Arushla had warned us against.
Make your peace.
Ember. Good. Oh, you got two there, that's fine. Ivo can take them two, I think.
You offend me.
Got them.
Kneel
And
before
they're
me.
ready to help Ivo. Socio. I guess just get over here ready. Them two can help balls. Arushale.
I will resist!
Monarch. There's another up here.
Stand down.
This one's mine.
Well, not if you keep missing. You did get one hit, I suppose, so I'll give you that. Albrig. Regill studied the demon's corpse, his face impenetrable. I'm not in hell yet. He refused to listen to this winged abomination, Thalindra Moonsong. That was commendable. Now we must examine the keep and look for any trace of our missing people. I don't want to do either of those yet. I want to say, what the hell were you doing going to sit with a demon that we've already had our friendly demon, our ally, warn us around? What the hell is wrong with you? Wish I knew what she wanted from me. Regill nods as if approving of the question. Succubi excel at deceit and manipulation. Sometimes their lies come in several layers, foremost of which distracts the victims from what's hidden below. We may never know what she really wanted, but at least we're now safe from her intrigues. Regill prods Thalindra's wing with the tip of his boot. The voice is indifferent, and he deliberately avoids looking at Regill. Too bad we're not always this vigilant when it comes to these sorts of abominations. Oh, I'm about done with you, pal. It's not tired here onwards. Yes, it's time to put an end to this curious affair. Curious affair? I'm about done with him.
My will is resolute.
With grace?
I keep having to bail you when your hell knights out. You got a lousy attitude to Regill, who's done a lot more good for us than you have, pal. The outpost in perfect condition, everything appears to be in its right place. And there are no signs of battle. There's a keep there. Anything else over here? Anything I'm missing? No. There are some things I'm missing, apparently. There's a box here. Little box here. I don't know that we can get that, can we? Maybe. Yes, we can. What was that cat? Grand Owl of Wisdom, alright. There. It's a cat. Not an owl. This figurine of a cat is engraved with a name that doesn't fit its appearance. No shit, Sherlock. Once activated, it grants its user +1 bonus to all skill checks, then vanishes. Ah, then I shall take that.
Is there trouble?
That should be it from there, yep. So now, on to the dungeon proper. Well, the keep, I should say, not dungeon. Some hell knights. Security checkpoint, a precautionary measure Highly characteristic of Hell Knights. A tall man wearing black armour and a full helm salutes you with a sword. Knight Commander, you've rallied our defences. We're forced to retreat under the onslaught of the demon Commander and her lackeys. Really? I took care of them without problem. We held position for as long as we could. We were sure to perish without outside help. The knight adds in a hoarse voice. Many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid the wounded in the back of the outpost so the demons couldn't reach them as easily. Regill remained silent and calculating as he studied the knights. I was told there were 3 chapters quartered here, yet your numbers are quite sparse. Where are the others? Unfortunately, they retreated prior to the attack. Had we... Really? Hell Knights? Had we stood up full strength, we wouldn't have let them trap us here. I've just exposed and killed a demon who possessed someone. How do I make sure none of you are... Hang on, we've got perception. The story has too many inconsistencies. Regill permits himself a slight smirk. I was hoping you would see through their roads to the Thalindra Moonsong. And I'm not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save your mortals. Okay, more demons. A lot more demons.
I am your judge, and soon
Okay.
your executioner.
Although they're shadow demons, they fly. They want me to. They're immune to them. Monarch. Not immune to Monarch. Soziel. That's that to start with. We're immune to Olbig, I didn't think they were, okay. I thought he had something on him that stopped them being immune. Abyssal Huntress.
Press the attack!
Desna, guide my hand!
Nicely done.
Away, you rascal!
Ow. Brig.
Huh?
Pounce on that one, will you? Oh, it's immune to you, okay. Ember. Oh yeah, he's immune to you, I forgot, I'm sorry. Ember.
Retreat is not an option.
Make your peace.
I don't.
Your time is over.
Just get forward as much as you can. Ember. I really don't think this is going to work. We'll try.
Go.
Kneel before me.
I will resist. What I was made for. You offend me.
Well, that look at can't do anything, so. Bismuth's dead. He'll come back, it's not a problem. Ivan? Not immune to Ivan, are you?
This one is mine.
Or apparently to Regill. At least there's some use to him.
Prepare yourself. Stand down.
There we are. Wait! The ugly shadow hisses. Let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have much loot, that I picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slink back to the abyss. The cultist Osage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. I don't need your handouts. The demon grabs the throat of an kneeling cultist with his claws. Are you deaf to the compassion you are to avarice? Have mercy on this mortal. I used as a vessel. If you lay a hand on me, he's dead. I don't care about the life of a cultist. Die! The demon's breath reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes a kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically setting the man's throwdown. What about the surviving cultists? Should we interrogate them? They won't tell us anything we don't already know. Deal with them as you see fit. If you don't want to waste your time, the orders will take care of them later. We've vanquished the demons, but we still don't know where the knights from the camp are. Regill casts a stern gaze in your direction. Take a look around if you think it's best, then we must leave. It's time. I decide that, Regill.
You're a good
person. I like you.
If I can come back here, I'm going to have to. Because I can't get that. Fighting the bleaching, we don't need that. Okay, that is that chest. There's something here, and there's something down there. Here's the Eradicator. +2 finesse wielding, dagger, 2 additional attacks during full attack action. Alright, so that's useful for Waljiv.
So exciting!
Let's head out. Oh, the knights, the hellknights. Paralicta Aminus Renth. Paralicta Aminus Renth leans on his longsword at last. How did it go, Paralicta Derenge? Exactly as it should have. Want details, Renth? Prodigy signifers. After all, your order takes such pride in them. Do you mean? You sound like you expected this. Explain yourself, Regill. Of course. Regill pauses, then deliberately continues in a louder voice, so that Aminos and the other knights can hear too. Everything that happened was, in a way, a show. What? We'd received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons. Not the fighting kind, but those who specialise in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded and destroyed their hideouts. But instead we let them know that the Knight Commander of Dresden would soon arrive in our deserted camp. The fiends swallowed it, hook, line and sinker. How could any of them miss an opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact they suffer from that vice far more than anyone else. Regill's smile is a cruel one. Now for the critical bit, my reason. Even though the orders knew a lot about the new commander's behaviour, that information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it's always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation. And so I suggested that they meet with Karanda and her cohorts. So you were testing me? Yes, I was. Regill doesn't look away. Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendrev is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without a second thought. Regill lowers his voice a touch. And yet you can't claim that I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the crusade and our shared cause. We are at the vanguard of what is possibly the most important war in our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with his stakes. I must concede, in a way, I even feel obliged to do so, that you passed my test with flying colours. To my deepest regret, even some of my fellow Hell Knights would have failed to impress me to this degree. So you had this Hell Knight order who could have taken these demons out. You meant to have your Hell Knights fighting demons, and they're wasting time having me go on a bloody wild goose chase with you not filling me in on what's going on in the first place. You're sick, you're stupid, you're arrogant, and I'm done. I've heard enough. This is the last time I'm dealing with you, Regill Derenge. Regill nods. As you wish, Commander. I got the answer I wanted, and I shall not bother you any further. Good, get out of here. Now that we've discussed everything, there's still a matter to attend to. Regill looks at the ranks of the Hell Knights and raises his voice. Jaeger and Kel, 2 steps forward. I hear and obey, Paralicta Derenge. We must speak about your role in recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Dresden and feed her misleading information. How should the Hell Knight behave in this situation? Jaeger swallows dryly as he tries to feign composure. The Hell Knight must obey his commander's orders. If his commander's orders directly contradict the tenets of the measure and the chain, or go against the order's interests, then the knight must report his commander to the higher order command. Regill's piercing gaze bores into the young knight. And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir, I deduced that it was kind of a test for the knight commander. That didn't seem right to me, but you don't have my permission to blabber excuses, knight. You're going to punish Jaeger for no reason at all. Yeah, he screwed up. People do. You did! I have to object. The young Hell Knight gives you a hopeful, sideways glance, but remains silent. So what do you suggest, Commander? I'll take Jaeger to Dresden with me. He will advise me on coordination between our two forces. Regill looks surprised, but he merely shrugs. As you wish, Commander. As you wish, Knight. As you wish. Knight, you shall return your camp equipment to the quartermaster and requisition travel equipment instead. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander. Now get out of my face and don't darken my doorstep ever again. What kind of freaking nonsense was that? Yeah, I don't want any more to do with you, Regill. You're an idiot. Wild goose chasers in the middle of the world. What's wrong with you, fool? Ah, so I can't go in there without Regill. Okay. We need to head back. Now before we go any further, glad to be shot of him. And if that means we don't get any more Hell Knights, or the ones we had leave us, well then so be it. That's quite acceptable to be rid of him.
You are so gentle, so fragile. It pains me to see you in the carnage of battle.
Yes, all this blood and pain is difficult to endure, but I'm willing to bear it for the sake of my friends.
Dude, you sound like you're coming on to her, but you're gay, guy. You don't need to come on to Camellia. Unless you're bi. Although you made clear you'd be turning me down, which left-handed. That's small stuff. Can I build anything up here? $500. Let's get that, shall we? Oh, main spellcaster's lodge. Let's get that actually. Warehouse needs to be next to inn, supply center, and sanctuary. We've got inn, hospital. Well, we can put it there. Don't have enough for a sanctuary at the moment. Decree. Strengthening diplomatic connections. Can't do that until this is done. Can we win from here? I don't know. Navasu. Oh, I do have bandits. Okay. far down. Never so dead. Well, that was interesting. What was that? What does this do? Let's just go like this. I can't really do anything more now. Pretty sure we're going to survive, but it's going to be expensive. Taking a lot of losses here. And he doesn't have anywhere near the level to recover people. Well, not enough people anyway. But he should gain another level or two here. Got all of them back. Lost 60 of those, lost all 18 of those. Now, you can head back here. Wrong one! You're meant to be heading this way, fool. You can head back here. There you are, Sector's Terrors. Give them a proper army name. $361, 185. Now, what is that thing over there? Oh, thank you. You all walked in nicely, didn't you? range, we should be fine. We still have 104 Hell Knights, probably won't get any more though. Not with Regill gone. Having relieved the last undead from their curse, the clerics discovered an artifact emanating vile energy that had been attracting the living dead to the place. After carefully sealing their find with protective spells, those clerics brought it to the commander. What have we got here? Broken phylactery of Stefanius the Rotten. Stefanius became known as the Rotten after his act of treachery. An apprentice of Zacharias, a great head of the crusade. Stefanius, after fashion, became a leech. Deserted on the eve of the Battle of the Lost Chapel and dedicated himself to the forbidden art of necromancy. When the Inquisitors caught up with him, Stefanius made an outrageous claim that his master, the valiant Zacharias, had also been practicing necromancy. No shit, Sherlock! Using its dark secrets against the demons. Shortly afterwards, Stefanius managed to escape, killing the warriors sent to arrest him. According to his journal, his next undertaking was a ritual that was supposed to transform him into a leech, an immortal master over the undead. The details of the ritual are now lost, but all the research into undeath points out that such potent magic cannot possibly exist. Yeah, not quite true. The tragic death of Stefanius the Rotten, who failed to achieve immortality and ended up in the mindless undead, serves as yet another proof of this. Yeah, it doesn't though, that's the problem, isn't it? Right, get you lot back up here, ready to gather more troops. Chanting the faultless daybreak. Priests of Serenity immersed in the meditation have received a sign from the goddess. The message was mysterious and unclear, but the priests agree on one thing. The time of faultless daybreak has passed. The advocates of peace among them claim that this is the hour of triumphant noontide, yet their belligerent opponents believe in the advent of sanguine sundown. So, summon the triumphant noontide. Scale mail, 8 armor, plus 3 enhancement, 3 max dexterity, that's not great. 3 times a day, raise a deceased ally for 2d3 rounds, but then dies again. It's not fantastic, is it? I mean, it's a thing, but... Whenever the enemy confirms a critical hit against the wielder of this plus 3 mithril scale mail, every enemy in a 30-foot area must pass a fortitude saving throw, or become blinded for 1d4 rounds, and suffer 4d6 positive energy damage. Successful saving throw negates blindness and half damage. That's nice. The goddess' patience has run out and she's now willing to bring down a wrath on her dark enemies. Her power will smite the impure as it once scourged Rovagog. The sun will drive away the darkness and incinerate its minions in the last bloody sunset. This is what we're waiting for here, strengthening diplomatic connections. Financing a crusade is a costly process, yes, we know. Issue a decree. We're on 4 for diplomacy, 4 for military, 3 for logistics, and 3 for leadership. What else have we got? The rest of them we don't use. Spearmen we do. And then we do. Church guards, not going to use them just now. Got to get Sir Texas boys up again. Because we did lose quite a few. Cost of buildings, we'll take that. Arrival of the child caravan. An entire group of children and adolescents has arrived in Dresden. The guards have taken care of them, but their leader is seeking an audience with the commander. Let's go have a chat with him then. Several teenagers dressed in rags stand before you. Their dirty clothes make it clear that they have travelled far to get here. A sceptical Anivia leads the procession. Lucky we have here, they've come all the way from Mendev. It's a miracle they didn't end up in a demon's maw. I'd give them a thick ear and send them home, but I guess I felt sorry for the poor kids. They were so eager to see you. Alright kids, what is it about? Eager as anything we were, says a slender girl with short hair. We've heard so much about you. How brave and kind you are, and how you help everyone defeat demons. I'd always follow your heart, no matter what anyone says. We want to fight demons just like you do. We want to be free crusaders. Oh, there's a thing. Looked at one way, that seems extremely inappropriate. Looked at another way, in elven terms. Ember's just a child. She's said so, she's been called such. In elven terms, she's a child. The truth is, Thalindra, my character, is not much out of her teens in half-elven terms. If she is out of her teens. You didn't ask your parents for permission, did you? We don't have parents, says the pale-faced young gnome. We're orphans, all of us. Clenna's mother was a priestess in a crusader party and died. The cultists killed my parents. We all got stories like that. Hey, Batman. Clenna and me grew up in an orphanage at the Temple of Abadar in Nerosium. There was nothing good in that place but us, only rules and routines. The only priestess who liked us, even a little bit, was Narita. The rest just backed orders at us and doled out punishments. We left nothing good behind, put it that way. I don't need early sunset's advice. You know, let's see what he has to say. Dealing with teenagers is hardly my domain, but I'll offer my opinion. Half measures won't do in this situation. You'll need to spell things out in black and white if they're to understand at all. See, I suppose you could become free squires and help Baranka, Ilkas, and Wallflower in my court. One day it'll be your turn to battle even. But I hope we win this war long before that day comes. Or, if you're following the call of your heart, I cannot clip your wings. I'll allow you to join me and I will knight you as free crusaders. Or, I can't put these young souls in harm's way. And Evia, please ensure they are a safe place. No, no, no. Besides, that orphanage, I'm not sure about those people. Partly that's my real life intruding, because I know from studies, trained to be a social worker, orphanages, care facilities do their very best, but people are underpaid, they're understaffed, and there's a lot of abuse goes on there. There's a lot of problems. Some people really prosper there. Some of them do really well. Some of the orphanages, etc., do really well. Some of the care facilities, whatever you want to call them, there's various names in various places. There's also a lot of abuse in them. I can't see it being any better in this situation. The only question is, do they become free squires? Or do they become free crusaders? Do I follow the goodness of the Desnan and the Azata path? Or do I follow the chaos of the Desnan and the Azata path? What did I say at the start of this consideration? I'm Thalindra. Not really past teenager myself. Ember, in elven terms, is a child. If you're following the call of your heart, I cannot clip your wings. I'll allow you to join me and I'll knight you as free crusaders. Smiles light up the teenagers' faces, so genuine and happy they would melt a heart of stone. Thank you. This is incredible. We won't let you down. We know we won't. Thalindra Moonsong, just in case, I'll send off a letter to this orphanage they did a runner from. Tell them what's what. No doubt the place is in an uproar. And as for you, scamps, follow me. Antonivia will tell you all you need to know about your new home. You look after them. Besides, you're a chaotic lass yourself, aren't you? Fellow Desnan. Commander, the woman entering the room is horribly wounded. Her simple clothes are soaked with blood, her face has been beaten to a pulp, and one arm is twisted at an unnatural angle. She walks towards you, but her legs give out and she falls to the floor. Commander, it's Ember. Ember's been taken. What? Ember, what's wrong with her? Baphomet cultists came to her sermon. They slaughtered everyone and took her off to their unholy shrine to sacrifice her. I can tell you where it is. I'm begging you. Hurry, before they do something to her. Somebody help her. She's wounded. One of the soldiers helps her get up and hands her a healing potion. The woman drinks it and sighs with relief. She still looks terrible, but at least her wounds are no longer bleeding. And she's standing on her own 2 feet. Thank you, Commander, but don't waste time on me. I don't deserve your kindness. You must save Ember. Who are you? My name is Turtle. I'm a bricklayer. No, that's not what I meant to say. I'm a pathetic sinner not worthy of your attention. That little saint changed my life, saved my soul, and I let those scumbags take her. How exactly do you know where the Shrine of Baphomet is? You're very perceptive, Commander. The woman lowers her head. Stops for a moment, then forces herself to continue, looking you straight in the eye. I didn't come here only to tell you about Ember's abduction, but also to surrender to the law. Arrest me for treason. I'm a cultist of Baphomet. It's my fault Ember was taken. Have you met our friendly demoness? Things aren't always what they seem. Why are you helping me if you're a cultist? I regret what I did. That doesn't absolve me of my guilt. But at least I can do some good before I accept my punishment. Tell me more about your call. I was recruited a few months back. I came to this city to work on site. I was alone with no friends, no money. I met some nice people in the tavern. A beaten face twists into a grimace. We spent some good times together. And they were always willing to help me in any way they could. They even let me borrow money and never asked for it back. I really thought I'd found friends. Then they started saying things about the unfairness in the army. That Calvary is attacked. Well, she's a bit. And you're her executioner. No. That fighting cultists is just slaughtering innocent people who see things in a different way. I felt like something was off, but they were my friends. And it didn't even take 2 months before I was kissing the hoof of Baphomet statue in his shrine. and swearing an oath to his warlord, Thasgarod. Break Baphomet's profane altar, destroy his cult, and punish me in front of everyone as an example to the rest. That's a very powerful demon. I've only met him once, and I almost died in fear. He is huge, and he breathes fire and devours human souls. He has an entire army of Templars at his command. How did you end up at Ember's sermon? What's going on? At first I stayed away from her sermons, but the cult leaders kept a close eye on her. People flocked to her. The cultists dreamed of poaching her congregation, and maybe even luring her to their side too. When she started saying prayers for the demon lords, we thought it would be easy to entice them to our side, but we underestimated her. 5 spies, including me, infiltrated the congregation, and when the other cultists came for her, all 5 of us took a band to protect her from them. See? Yes, you've got things to make up for, but you're not going to do that by being whipped to death now, are you? Ember said prayer for demon lords. Are you sure? You didn't know? She's a true saint. I don't know what else to call her. She was offering up prayers for all the demon lords, Baphomet discarding Octocube, asking that they come to their senses and end this war, stop hurting people. She believes there's good in everyone, even in creatures who are evil incarnate. I don't know if anyone else can make the demons come to their senses, but she can do it with people. How could I keep hurting crusaders after I, along with the others, appealed to Baphomet's better nature? How could I ask him to repent and not repent myself? I see. I've decided what to do with you. I will humbly accept your decision, whatever it may be. You left the cult and atoned for your sins. You can go. Thank you, Commander. You've been kinder to me than I deserve, but that is exactly what Ember teaches us to do. I'll do anything to keep the others from falling into the cult's web, and you, please save our little saint. She bows and leaves. Well, saving the hellknights. What nonsense that was, and how unworthy it was. Saving Ember. We're coming, little one. Sealer, we need you. Who do we bring? Who do we bring? Boljeff, come back with us. Time for you to make up for running away. Go to the Shrine of Baphomet. That must be that, I assume. So we got a long journey up here. That's not one of his way. I assume this way. On the road. Ooh, we might have a bit of a drop here on the streaming. Oh god, the dragon. Did we already deal with you?
Away, you!
Desna, guide my hand!
serious, but we did a little damage.
Retreat. Fight. No.
Well, that was bad.
Your time isn't over.
Make your peace.
And now we have to go back and rest before we go after him. But which means we can improve the diplomacy as well.
Can we rest now? No?
Commander, capital needs you to take decisive action. There's been a major scandal. The nation of Andorran, our diplomatic partner, has sent its army to help the crusade. However, this apparently generous gesture is nothing more than a political provocation. The Andorrans want to prevent the emerging rapprochement between Mendev and Chiliax, of which I have previously informed you. They've deliberately sent their army to our territory without seeking Rosian approval. If Mendev accepts this help, it will cool our relationship with Isgar and their suzerain Chiliax. The Royal Council Command, that is to say... Sorry, the Royal Council Command, that is to say, expects you to reject Andorran aid. Direct them towards Her Majesty's Court. Now, welcome to negotiate with capital. Unfortunately, we can't disregard the decision made by Her Majesty and her council. Thorsiel pauses, then suddenly gives you a slight smile. These Andorrans didn't come here empty-handed. They brought weapons and supplies. Let them share those with us, since Nerosian forbids them from joining our army. Darren regards Lady Konami with feigned disapproval. Come now, Lady Konami, is all this suspicion? I'm sure that the Andorrans are driven by nothing more than benevolence and concern for our collective future. We simply must accept them like dear friends. We should send the Andorrans back home to Nerosian, says Lan, and declare as loudly as possible that we disapprove of their underhanded methods. Otherwise our capital's diplomats will see it as an opportunity to strike a few deals and sweep the whole scandal under the rug. That's not right. Vile deeds should be exposed, not hidden. If the whole deal is about them being Andorrans, then they should stop being them. Take down the banners, call themselves mercenaries. Problem solved. It's the gist of the political conflict. Isgar is a protectorate of Chiliax, and Andorran and Chiliax have long histories of feuds. For the Andorrans, the biggest values are freedom and equality, and for the Chiliaxans, it's order and hierarchy. It's as if the two countries were made to be at odds. The fact that they are both allied with Mendev doesn't stop them settling scores at any opportunity. For the time being, Nerosian considers it more advantageous to cooperate with Igorion, the capital of Chiliax. No one is cutting ties with Andorran, no. It's just the relations have cooled somewhat. It's a common occurrence in the politics of major powers. That is why Nerosian insisted on you inviting Isgar, Chiliax's protectorate, when you accepted their forces. And Andorrans resorted to provocation. Either Nerosian receives their help, incurring Igorian's discontent, or it risks a diplomatic row. The Royal Council chose the row. Let's see what my council has to say. Screw the Royal Council. Hopefully the advice you're about to hear won't lead to an undesirable war. We're already at war. Social, what solution do you propose? I come from Andorra myself, and as challenged my witness, I wish I could offer another solution. We have sworn an oath to Her Majesty. Have we? I haven't. Not really. She chose to make me Knight Commander. I didn't bow the knee to her. I chose to be Knight Commander to lead against demons, not to kowtow to her. Nerosian doesn't wish to see Andorran troops in Dresden. We have no right to invite them. We didn't invite them. But no one can forbid us from accepting their help in the form of weapons and supplies. After all, this war is not just a political conflict. This is a battle for the fate of Golarion. Everyone is entitled to do their part. What touching bashfulness. You're proposing we behave like the daughter of a noble family who wants to give herself to a dashing bard, but keep her maiden honour? Dare enough. Does it become us to reject the aid of our valiant allies, who are on their way here to share the burden of this holy war? I sense a sense of pride and envy, and yes, a whiff of covetousness too, coming from the direction of Nerosian. There can be no place for sin on a crusade. Lady Economist shudders pointedly. Don't forget about the sin of slander, Count. Enough tomfoolery or jest will lead to diplomatic disaster. Perhaps, perhaps not. One thing I can say for sure. This is a bold move by Andorran. They are willing to invest much in this cause, our cause. I see no reason to refuse. I never was fond of Chiliacs anyway. I don't like their practices, or their wine. Lan, is it a good idea to rebuke those who send us troops? The longer I sit on this council, the harder it is for me to figure out which side demons were supposed to defeat. Which demons were supposed to defeat? The ones on the front lines or ones protecting? How can people think about plots and intrigues when the world hangs in balance? Yes, but they're all doing that, Lan. I don't have much faith in the integrity of Nerosian's bureaucrats. I don't have any. Which is why I'm suggesting we treat the Andorrans in a way that will make it clear we won't stand for being used. If you want to help, then do it decently. And if you want to scheme, just go home. It will discourage wily opportunists, but win the respect of those who value honesty and decency. Politicians may be at fault here, but what is the soldiers' crime? They are prepared to risk their lives to defend Golarion, and they're certainly not looking to gain anything from the war. Is it just to punish them for the actions of their leaders? With logic like that, we shouldn't be surprised when people start to judge us by the deeds of Nerosian's bureaucracy. Yeah, good point. Well, Jiff, what were you saying about mercenaries? I know a guy or two with connections in Creepy, but keep their word. It'll take 5 minutes for them to turn an Andorran army into a mercenary company. They'll dig up some distinguished name from some currently retired group, banners and uniforms, and record the company's arrival in the books of the local mercenary guild. Even the fussiest clerk won't realise they're not well-respected dogs of war, but a detachment of Andorran regulars. And just like that, under neutral banners, we've accepted our new friends into our army. Clever, eh? It's crooked, not clever. It's actually both, Lan. If a soldier doesn't care under which banner to fight, then they're not a soldier, just your average cutthroat. If the Andorrans agreed to something like this, my respect for them will plummet, and it's not high as it is. I have more respect for them than the Nerosians, who value Cheliax, a slaver nation. Lady Konami, why would I refuse Andorran's help? Firstly, because it's the wish of the capital. Screw the capital. Lady Konami falls silent for a few moments, letting the weight of her argument sink in. And secondly, you do understand that this situation is larger and more complex than what you can see from Dresden. It would be inconvenient for us to quarrel with Cheliax at the moment, and Andorran is pushing us to do exactly that. I can promise you that Mendev will compensate you for your losses. We are guided not by consideration of our own benefits, but the good of your army and the entire crusade. You're right. No dice. When they give you something, you take it, especially freebies. Don't bother feeding us that garbage about compensating us later. The authorities do it whenever it's policing time, and then what? People get nothing back, compensating my tail. What are my questions? Okay, the point here, guys, is what will be of most benefit to the army? If we go with Social, we get shield bearers. No. If we go with, although 6,000, hang on, go with Social, 6,000 finance points. Where did I get shield bearers from, I wonder? Which is not bad. Footmen, champions, shield bear, oh, it's just one of them. Spearmen, houndmasters, convicts, and conscripts. Getting the Andorran equipment feat. Of those we only have, oh, we have houndmasters too. What's the Andorran equipment feat? 3% bonus to maximum HP. Of this, the only ones we've got is paladins. Gaining excellent horses. Plus 3 bonus to AC. Lan. Gain 45 rangers, which we do use. Archers, rangers, marksmen, axe hunters, headhunters, bandits, and slingers gain his Geri training. Opponent damaged by this unit makes a fortitude saving throw. Failing at a saving throw applies a -2 penalty to AC and all saving throws. That's not bad. I may go with Lan. Now he's explained what benefits it will bring. 28 hedge knights, I don't care. Are recruited. All mercenary units gain attracted by fame. No. Or Lady Konami. 10 Quidisars, 30 champions, 30 marksmen. Not using Quidisars, but the others we are. Crusader morale increase. No, I don't need that. Lan, I'm with you. Let's make it clear we're not going to be pushed around. Commander, you've already demonstrated your defiance of the Royal Council. Do not cross the line that separates defiance from an open attack on Mendev's interests. The Royal Council will not forgive you for it. That is threat. Merely a warning. Your actions, on the other hand, are indeed threatening to Mendev. Her Majesty has entrusted the kingdom to the Royal Council. It is their duty to oppose those who hurt her interests. By turning them against you, you leave them no choice but to start hurting you. And the decision has been made, and it's final. They're going to hurt me. They're going to risk the demons overrunning them. Lady Konami's hand twitched in frustration. There will be consequences, severe and unpleasant consequences. Let's see if there are still nations in Aviston who conduct their politics honestly. If there are, our decision won't go unnoticed, and hopefully Andorran will learn its lesson. It will be all. I hope you're all pleased with the work of the Diplomatic Council. I doubt the capital will henceforth be inclined to involve you in matters of politics, Commander. May give your demon war your undivided attention. That was the whole point in the first place, you idiot. That's up to 5. I think 5 is the maximum we can get at the moment. I think leadership is ranking up me and others. Military is probably conquests, and that's probably buildings built or something like that. Yeah, it builds logistics. I'll do there. Need 2100 to get that. Wow. Right, we need to rest before we go after Ember. I'm going after it. Well, let's just rest in case anything happens in the sleep. Right. And that's where we'll end for today. Tomorrow we'll pick up by trying to go to the Shrine of Baphomet and deal with rescuing Ember.